All right, so we've got two turbos here. We have the OEM IS20, which you see here. So this is your stock turbo, 6 blades. It comes on the GTI and Audi A3. And here you have TPC770. This is when you want to go really fast. You put one of these bad boys in there. And this is the 9-blade design. See that right there? And I know some of you are gonna wonder, no, this is not on my car. I still have the Vortex turbo. The main difference here, guys, is that it uses different lines. So you can see how these connect. A lot of these are direct screw-in, so instead of using your M8 triple square that would come off of here on the oil and coolant return lines, we have these direct screw-ins, so it makes it for a little bit easier, but they are bigger bolts, so it's a little bit of a tighter space, but if you can get it to fit, very, very easy to remove. Almost forgot, let's compare the turbine. Here's the hot side right here. See that spinning? Cool, cool. Here's our IS20. Very, very tiny when you look at the two. Crazy. TPC770. IS20. Let me know what you think. Would you run one of these on your car? Definitely much larger over your stock turbo. Again, let's compare the two. You can get a good look right there. This one has the performance outlet. You can see that's already welded on there for you. And you can just see like the size of that thing. Much smaller. So there's two options. You can opt in to get this performance inlet that's made for this turbo and mounts up just like so, or you can opt out of that and keep using your aftermarket inlet to bolt up to that. I think this performance inlet is pretty good. I mean, it's still can't get over how much larger this thing is though. It's crazy. Here's one more angle so you really get an idea of how much larger this thing is. IS20 here, 770 there. If you look at the cold side, how much more massive this thing is. So you get so much more air in there. And that is the performance housing, so yep. It is a little bit thicker than the normal one, right? Yeah. Standard, yeah. Looking over at the hot side, looks almost the same. This one looks more like a IS38 though. New ideas. So anyways, let's get right into this. I'm gonna make it very short. And I gotta tell you, this EQT one looks very, very pretty. I love like the subtle little designs that they included with this. Like, you know, you got your EQT, you know, little engraving on the compressor wheel there. So, you know, little things like that makes it stand out a little bit more from its counterparts. Very smooth on the inside. Same thing with this. Very polished. We can compare with this one, right? And here's our stock one for comparison. It almost feels like a composite material. Oh, it's not, but you know, just like that rough housing inside. But I know you guys want to see more, so let's go ahead and lay them down. Put that there. All right, let's do another comparison. Stock IS20, RX 500. EQT Vortex.
To a full frame, but it's still a hybrid.
Thicker this thing is. Crazy. Very peaky power, but falls off. This bad boy can take it and hold it all the way just fine. Very cool. These make what, like how much?
600 wheel, give or take, a little somewhere
Yeah.
between 6 and 650 all out.
Between 600 and 650 horsepower with this thing. Very cool though. TPC770 IS20 off of your GTI Golf.